FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips, catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live for free on our Slack channel, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join the trade faction. If you find this podcast valuable, please follow and share with a friend. And now, on with the show.
All right. As I mentioned, I streamlined the sweet spot calculation, so we will have a higher quality sweet spot and less of them. And it will only fire when the overall instrument is in the inception zone. So right here today, we're looking at Euro CAD. Trend is to the upside. We're a little overbought. Amplitude's over 100. It's in a long wave phase, so you would be looking for longs. We still have sweet spots printing, but they're just not going to fire unless they're inside the zone. So visually, you could watch for them. You can see now that these are more accurate. So like the shorts, see the little runs. Here's not so great. Here's not, that's still okay. But here's a nice little run down, and then the runs up. That was a nice one. Here's a little bitty one. And this one right now is a little bitty one right now as well. So they are more accurate, but there's less of them. So there's that. Okay, so nothing to do on this one. Pound Canadian dollar, the same thing. This one's way overbought. Amplitude is over 100. Trend is up. Long wave phase, so you would be looking for long positions, but right now nothing to do there. New Zealand USD. This is in a short trend, short wave phase. We're looking for shorts. It is a little oversold, so the sweet spots aren't going to fire off here, but there was one here visually that you could have taken and made a little bit on. Okay. Singapore dollar chief. What I did was I loaded for bear here, tripled down, and I rode this little run down here and I made it to break even. So I got out of that position, and I did the exact same thing on this one too. I super tripled down, rode this little ride down to here, and then got out at break even because the chances that my other positions were like way down here, the chances of price going down, it will if I wanted to sit in this thing for a month, but I don't want to tie up my money. So I just created a much larger short here and then was able to leverage that to get out of the trade at break even. So anyway, where was I? I was right here.
Yeah, you were.
So this is trending long. We're looking for longs right now. The only thing that's posting is a short sweet spot. We are in the inception zone, so if a sweet spot prints, it will be a good trade to take long. US dollar, Canadian dollar, long trend, overbought. Nice little pop here. You could have made a little money there. That would have worked. Even this one would have worked. This one was probably in the sweet spot. Not that great, not super great, but okay. But right now, very overextended. Nothing to do. And then last but not least, US dollar, Swissy franc. We are in the inception zone. There was a opportunity here, which already happened. So we're waiting to see if another one of those will print for us so that we can get an opportunity to go long because we're in a long wave phase with the trending up. We are almost out of the inception zone. I mean, we're pretty close, and that's because we're at the top of this trade. So it'd be better if this thing pulled back a little, went like that before we got in, but we'll see what happens, the thing. All right. So that's it for trades. As far as news is concerned today, we have Empire State Manufacturing Index at 730, and then the Flash Manufacturing and Services PMI at 845. So those are the two big chunks of news to keep an eye out for today. And then the interesting market insight that I found today, did you know, Dave, that Mr. President-elect is thinking about designating Bitcoin as a reserve asset for the United States?
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Bitcoin. What do you think of that?
Mixed feelings. I like that first off, I always think cash is king, throwing around cash. But
Right.
As time goes on, as long as the government can't put their mitts into something and that blockchain holds, then I think I might be okay with it.
They're talking about purchasing 200,000 Bitcoins annually over 5 years and just keeping that as a hedge against the value of the dollar. And then there's all the speculation as to where Bitcoin could go to. Right now, as we speak, it's at $103,805.
Well, rebounded
A little bit. It's bouncing around here. I'm popping on the screen. There she is. It's been popping around. This is the big jump right here where the election happened, and then it just took off, right? So there's predictions that it will hit 500,000, 800,000. I'll believe that when I see it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. If it gets to 170, I'm selling half of my position, which I've had since 2000, since it was in the 2000s. Yeah, mine is like way back. When was this? It was a long time ago, because I remember my kid was pestering me about getting into it. So it had to be around this period of time. When was it? Yeah, somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Is when he was like, Dad, you should buy some of this stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll try. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Figure out how to make a wallet and all that horse shit.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What a pain in the ass that was.
Oh, yeah.
That's why there aren't more people in it, because you got to be a complete nerd to figure out how to even buy the shit.
Yeah.
So
coin wallet or whatever that is.
Yeah. And then I took that one step further where you just avoid Coinbase completely and just go right into the exchange and buy more. But my last batch that I bought in Robinhood, so that's the mutual fund version of it. So anyway, that is the news for today, and that's all we need to talk about today.